are you? I am so glad you're here today because we have the honor of talking with my friend Jasmine with House Call Home Inspections. Listen, we all know we need a home inspection, but do we really understand why we need it? Do we understand like the basics? Probably not. So of course, I have the girl to answer all the questions. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today, Erica.
Of course, I'm so glad to have you. Okay, before we jump into the questions, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into home inspections and all of that.
Okay, so I'm originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee. When I was in high school, I had a family friend of mine reach out to me, tried to hire me for his home inspection company that he started. And I was like, what? I'm 13. I don't know how to do a home inspection. What is that? So I declined. And then after I graduated, I reached out to him and was like, I'm tired of, working in restaurants and stuff like that. Let me give this a shot. And I stuck with it for 3 years and ended up in Nashville with House Call.
Love it. Love that so much. I mean, I love hearing people's backstories and just figuring out the origin of like how people even get into whatever they're doing. So love that. Thank you so much. All right, so our very first question, we're just jumping into this thing. All right, so can I get a home inspection pass or fail? Is that a thing, pass, fail?
That is not a thing. It's not like you come in here with a clipboard, that's right, that's right, that's right. It's more of a visual inspection. What can you see? The visual defects of the home, surprise, like, oh no, this is a major defect, like the roof, stuff like that people can't see physically themselves. That's really what it's for.
Yeah.
Which it's not a pass or fail type
Yes,
thing. It's
yes.
more of recommendations.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. Like, oh, it's just a pass fail. I'm like, oh, well, not really.
No.
Love it. Okay, so the next one is, should I get a home inspection on a new build?
Absolutely. Would you buy a car without checking it out first?
Absolutely not.
And you shouldn't do a home either because that is a way bigger purchase than a car. You're gonna live in it forever if you're not selling it. So you definitely should actually get 2 home inspections.
Okay.
Before the drywall is hung and then after, just to make sure everything's installed properly, make sure everything functions properly. Everyone is, not everyone's perfect. It is what it is. No one's perfect, and so we all make mistakes.
Yes. They're built by humans.
Literally. We make mistakes. And maybe one day when they're built by robots.
Maybe. Probably not. Because we need home inspection companies, obviously.
Yeah, just kidding.
Okay, so what should I look for in a home inspection company? Do I just Google it? Do I just walk into one? Like, what do we do here?
That's a good question. So you definitely should Google it. But first you should ask your local realtor, who are your top 3 picks, who's the best in the market, and then you should do your own research. Definitely Google, look at their reviews, how long have they been in business, are they reputable, ask other people in the area. There are a lot of Facebook groups as well, you can ask on there. But definitely do your own research. You want to make sure that your home inspector has integrity, they're honest, and they know how to deliver information to your clients without scaring them away.
Right, I love that. And I was just thinking while you were saying that you don't want, we all love our dads, right? But we don't want dad going through the house, right? Like, we want someone that does not have skin in the
flashlight.
game. Yes. Like, we do not, anyone that has skin in the game does not need to be inspecting the home.
Absolutely.
Love that. Okay, so the next one is, what is radon and why is it so dangerous?
This is a good one. We just did a radon CE yesterday. So radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that causes lung cancer.
Yeah, that's great.
And so 50% of the air that we breathe comes from crawl space, the foundation, whatever the type it is. The radon seeps through the cracks in the pores in the house. Any kind of leaks, through the ventilation. When you breathe that in, you're more at risk to getting lung cancer. So about 21,000 people die from radon-related deaths.
It's crazy, and they have no clue. No clue at all. So if we were going to get a radon test done, is that done during the home inspection, before, after? How does that work?
Okay, so you can definitely get it done before the home inspection. If you want it depends on when you need the results. It's a 48-hour test, so we can collect the air samples over a period of time.
Right.
So you can schedule it before, have the results by the time the home inspection is done, because our reports are instant, so you get on the same time.
Yeah.
Or you can have it scheduled when the home inspection is scheduled, and then it'll be 48 hours after that to get the results.
Yeah, awesome. It's so important, and no one really talks about radon. And they're like, oh, it's X amount more to get it done. I'm like, no, it's worth it. Do it.
It definitely is. I would recommend it to anyone because it's something, especially if people are smokers and they don't know about it. That
Jeez,
quadruples
yeah,
your
right.
risk right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see this one. What all does House Call provide to its customers? This is my question.
So House Call is your one-stop shop. So
Okay.
we have home inspections, pest control. We even have paper pushers, which is our transaction coordinating company.
Wow.
We do lots of things: sewer scopes, termite inspections, you name it.
Yeah, and so termite, I love that you brought that up because Tennessee is known to be a termite state, and many of us
Yeah.
think that we can just like forget about getting those termite inspections done. And I'm like, no, you need it, and you need to keep having them come out and do the treatment and things like that because
Definitely,
Tennessee is known for termites.
absolutely. You need a quarterly treatment.
Yes, right. And then on top of that, a lot of times people don't realize they have termites until it's just awful. And then treating for that's when we got to get the pocketbook out.
Oh yeah, it really is, and we do offer different packages and stuff like that for our clients for pest control. So.
Yeah. I love that you can have so much done in one place because I don't like searching for a lot of vendors.
Yeah.
So love that. Okay. So you've answered our questions amazingly. No surprise there. You've been super informative. Okay, so if someone is like, you know what, I'm liking this House Call place, where do they find you? How do they find you? I mean, obviously Google, but give us more information.
Yeah, sure. So our office number is 615-258-5549. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at House Call Nashville, House Call Pest _Nashville, and then my personal Instagram is Jas, JAS_HCHI. And just stay tuned for all of our giveaways, CE courses, stuff like that.
Love that so much. And Jasmine is all over social media. Listen, there's a reason I have her here because I found her. I've used House Call many times, but had not had much interaction with Jasmine, but she was all over my Facebook and I was like, oh, this girl, I gotta talk to her. Anyways, thank you so much. I've had a great time. You've been super informative and I can't wait to do more business.
Thank you, Erica.
Yeah.
This was so much fun.
Absolutely. All right.